active energy, and she can also threaten me, throw me, and all of that sort of thing. Okay, so Pong is overcome by An. An is overcome by Lu, or roll back. Now I'm twisted. Lu is overcome by what we call Ji, as I'm going to fold her in and press the energy back down into her. So Lu is overcome by Ji, or press, and Ji, or press, is overcome by what we call, there's different things, but at this point it's sort of another kind of a rollback, or Hua, neutralize. So now I get a chance to do the yin side, the yielding, and she gets to do the more aggressive. So as she pushes, I roll back, she presses, I neutralize down. So there's two kinds of energy, two basic energies, yin and yang, and they're divided into many different kinds, but yin and yang, she is yang, she's pushing, she's expanding, she's coming out. So she's yang, and I'm yin, I'm retreating, I'm coming in, I'm yielding. She's again coming out, she's pressing, she's aggressive, she's ponging outward, and again I neutralize down and get out of the way. So now I get a chance to be yang, she is yin. Okay, so this is the basic fixed step yang style 4 hands practice. So then it can get looser and more relaxed. But we don't want to lose. What's very important here is the sticking and joining quality. At no time here is there a time where we are not joined together with at least some part of us. See, I'm joined together here, really. You see, this is here, and she's joined together. She's joined with me. Here I'm joined. We're both joined here. There's no time when all of a sudden there's nothing happening. Now she's just immediately given the chance, she wants to strike out, which is right. So, so once again, this is sometimes called the four corners. You see, she's pushing this, she pushes and I go this way, she presses and I go this way. So I'm taking these directions over here, then I go over here and then here. It's here and here and here and here and here and here. So it's very kind of taking these nice corners. Okay, so this is a very common style. And then we could do it 4 ways, you see. Right now we have our right hand forward and we're doing it this way. We could have, keeping the same hand in this way, we could change our feet, you see, and do the same motion. See here, you see she's ponging with her right hand. We also then could do it with the left hand here. So there's 4 basic possibilities. Then we could also use the same foot, like we could do it this way. See, you can do anything that you want, but most traditionally is we have the same foot and then this particular hand. Okay, so that's thank you, the yang, basic yang style, because it's very similar to the way we do it in our Tai Chi form. You see, we have Pong, Lu, Ji, An. See, and it's done it's done very similarly to the way it's done in the form. Now there's another form that we're going to do which is quite similar, but it appears to be different. And this is done by a lot of schools use this method. So it's still the same energies, Pang, Lu, Qi, An, only it's going to get abstracted, okay? Let us go through it first, and then we'll talk about how it's different, okay? Now, it's harder to see Pang, Lu, Ji, and An in this form, particularly if you're not very familiar with those energies. So let's look and see where those four energies are in this circle. Okay. Okay. So we've said before that first, this one, in this particular form, we start with our Hua, as she's going to be doing push or on. As she pushes, remember fold and pile. The fold and pile went like so. Okay, so she's just to get all this going, just to get this going. She starts with on, and I do what we call Hua, neutralize, spiral up. Now, her energy is now dissipated, so she's going to have to do something else. So what she does is she rolls over and pongs me. She uses pong and just expands outward, you see? So as I neutralize this and get back, she just attacks in with what we call pong, expanding out, you see? And she expands and presses downward. Okay. As she is using pong, I use Shipong, I roll back, or use Lu. And dissipating, as this energy is coming inward, I take it off and neutralize it off to the side. So I start off with Pong. She pushes, I Hua neutralize. As that happens, as this happens, because she pushes, remember, what I want to do is I want to keep my opponent closed up. When she pushes me, this is equal. We're very equal here. Now, when she pushes me, it's better to have her like this, right? She's all closed up. It's better for her to be like this, me in relation. Now I can push her off balance very easily. So if you notice, in the first form that we did, when she pushed, I just immediately roll back like that, closing her up. In this form, don't ask me why, really. It's just another training device. As she does it, I first dissipate her slightly to this side, then I roll her back over to this side. Okay. As she's pushing it, as I go to roll her back, as I go to take her over, she does the Pong movement, not G. She does the Pong movement. Okay, so she pushes, I neutralize, she goes into Pong, I go into Lu. Now, since I'm starting to close her up, she doesn't like that, so she moves into G and presses down into me, using two hands, pressing down into me. Okay, I'm in Pong, she's in On. She pushes, I Hua neutralize her. She rolls, she starts to Pong, I roll her back. She goes into G. Now G is overcome in this case with On. I break her structure. So as this is a very strong structure. Say, you could just hold that structure. Say, this is a very strong, balanced structure. And she's on the front foot. You see, she's got two good solid roots here. she has the front foot